Evening, everybody. Sitting here on my deck watching my munchkins. I see you playing the fire they built, and also cooking over a Dutch oven, or using Dutch oven over fire.
Hi, Dad.
Making some chicken. Hey, bud. Making some chicken legs. But anyway, got probably another 10 feet, maybe 12. Yeah, about 10. There we go. Yeah, you can see about right where Crusoe underneath that board right here, all the way over. Got today. Ran out of decking board and ran out of floor joists. Anyway, let's unclean the porch a little bit. Let's just get up out of the easy chair. If that looks a long way, it is. Just walk over there. Coming right along with the porch. Don't mind the mess. All this is work tools moved out here. But yeah. And then if we were to stop here, this would be a lot of porch for most people. We spend 8-9 months out of the year out here on the deck, so we're taking it on out. Chris, that dog loves it, don't you? Whew. Bless me. Excuse me. Anyway, we'll walk out here to the edge. So I've got to get a hammer drill. Been putting it off, but I'm borrowing people's. But I've got to attach a fascia board right there. Not a fascia board, but a floor joist board to the side of that concrete pad, because we're coming all the way out to the front corner. So all this. So up until now, we went, I don't know if you can tell, we went out 12 feet here. Yeah, 12 feet. So, and then we went in substantially to 10 foot. Thought it was 8-foot porch, but no. It's a 10-foot porch right here where the steps come up. And going to the French doors. If y'all been having weather like we've been having, we got every door and window open in the house. It's fantastic. And if you hear tweet, 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 Mama went and got her some olive eggers today. They had them down at the barnyard feeding seeds. So, but yeah, and then we expanded out to 12 feet here. Gonna get these doors moved off. They're going to the greenhouse, hiding my pretty handrail there. But yeah, we went 12 foot out. Give us a nice span. Set some chairs. And over here, when I get this corner finished up, right here, that piece, we're setting a tiki bar up over here in this corner, and then big table right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good fire stick. But of course, I've got 2 more of these poles cut and ready to come up. Support the rafters. One's going right about, yeah, right there's a pier underneath. And right there, that pier. And we'll run the header boards and the rafters. Get this under protection. I can't wait to get this done. This from there to there just so happens to be another 2 foot, so it's 14 foot. But it's kind of hard to find 14 foot 2x8s, so I have to get some 16s and sacrifice, but it shouldn't take. But since it's going to be that long, I'm going to run 3, one in the middle, and one on each end, and then one in the middle. There we go. Get with it, Levi. But yeah, run 3 over here, and then I've got to put a support footer under here, and then one I put under here already. This floor, well, those are loose. Haven't screwed them down yet, but park a car on this. It's supported by two by 2 footers. I think that's what they are, 2 by 2 foot by 2 foot. Yeah, concrete footers is what the pillars are on. So anyway, got a lovely view once we get done, and it'll all be covered. Haven't figured out quite how I'm gonna tie in right there, because you see the roof drops down. So, but the porch does not. So what I'm gonna have to do is get my trajectory and angle and scab up there, peel some of that old shingles off, and I guess I'll go ahead and put the tin on this front piece, but I'll have to go back however far I need to go back to give me this angle that I've already got right here. If you see what I'm talking about, those of you understand, no. But if I dropped it down and matched it right here, I'd drop down a couple of feet shorter, and I like the headroom here. Even at the end is, I think, 6.5, almost 7 feet, and then there's pretty much like inside 9 foot. So, and of course we got 2 lights. We'll run another light here, 1 more here, and 1 more here, probably 3 more. But yeah, I'll have to tie into the rafters up to give me my angle. So then we'll probably be 20-foot boards. Anyway, give us a lovely view, and give us a, I guess you'll call it a half wraparound porch till we start. I might get started over there on our bedroom side, the boys' bedroom and ours, this year. Well, I'd love to. It's gonna be 3/4 wraparound. It's gonna stop just shy of the end of the house like this. Actually, we'll stop at the end. I couldn't hear because of the meter and box, but that's fine anyway. Well, y'all allowed, because hey, I like my makeshift drain for the sink right now. Yep, till I get it dug and take it off over there. But right here, this square is going to be where we put our wood furnace this year for winter coming up this year. And we'll have a little 10-foot by 8 foot, 8-foot by 8 foot, I don't know, I haven't measured it out yet, but lean-to. We'll put a roof over it, and it'll house our wood furnace, and probably at least 3 ricks of wood in there. So we can just walk out here, we'll walk out the back door around the corner, and load it up. And if we need to run the fireplace in the living room, we can just walk out these steps and go. So, be nice. And I've got to run ductwork this summer. Actually, before it hits summer, before it gets hot, it's all Hades. Run ductwork, just leaky wood for central heat and air. And instead of doing a whole exchange unit inside, I'm just going to cut the hole for the filter, and I'm going to have some inline blowers hooked to a thermostat. Some big CFM blowers. Don't know how big yet. I'll have to call some HVAC buddies and have them refresh me on how to crunch numbers for CFMs to size of pipe and number of drop down vents I'm gonna do them in the ceiling. But anyway, put whatever CFM blower I need in there, and close it off. It'll just be like it'll be just like having a unit inside, just like central, with a filter, except I'm just gonna have blowers there, and it's a thermostat. There's a thermostat that comes with the wood furnace stove, and it'll run a data cable inside to our little control pad in the hallway. It's like your central, and set at 70 degrees, and when it hits 70, it sends the signal to out there, and it shuts the dampener down and shuts the stove off. It's pretty cool. It's got a little regen thing on it that burns the gases along with the wood, so most fireplaces burn the wood down and they just lose a lot of the ash and stuff through the pan. But this actually has a blower that kicks on inside and reburns the coals down to nothing, like powder, and the gases in the chamber it burns. So it's super efficient. And So literally all you'll be pulling out is white powder ash when it's all said and done. But anyway, yeah, you set it at 70, 68, whatever you want in the house, and when it hits the mark, it shuts the dampener down and shuts off the blowers and just sits there and percolates. And I've been told on a full load, which is 2 or 3 logs, up to 32 inches long, well, on just sitting there, shut down, not calling for the blowers to kick on warm air, they're saying 48 hours or longer runtime. And they say running at half capacity, they're calling for 24 to 30 hours. So if we're anywhere near them marks, that is phenomenal. It means we'll only have to load it once a day, even when we're chug-a-lugging pretty good in the January and February months, and sometimes December. So anyway, cut down on the power bill, because that's just a 110 for that blower and that unit in there. And I doubt I'll need a 220. That's a big CFM blower. I doubt I'll need that to run it through the house. We'll see. I'd love it if you get away with just a 110 in there, because that means we still have no 220 in the house. Right now we have no 220. So sitting in the easy chairs, my buddy, little buddy man, my helper Sebastian put out. Oh, I dare say the pollen is hit, or something has. Everything's in full bloom here, but they're calling for 25 degrees next week, I think around Tuesday. Dang it, I got buds on my peach trees. Everything's budded. Tulips, and you can't see it up there. All Carrie's flowers are bloomed out. I hope it don't zap just everything, but Georgia weather for you. It's that. Well, the dogwoods and Bradford pears have bloomed. So they usually call it dogwood winter, so this is kind of dogwood winter, I guess, and then blackberry winter will be the end of the month. But actually, I think dogwood and blackwood, they're about the same. I don't know. Old timers call it one thing, and then Meemaw called it another thing. Grandpa called it one thing. So their spring is coming, I think, Sunday. It's the actual start of spring for us. So anyway, we got a last spurt of cold weather, but Mama's planted some of her flowers, put some seeds out, and just sitting here. Tell you what, there won't be a bad view anywhere on this porch, even on the other side. Won't be a bad view on the porch, period. I don't like it. I like it a lot. That propane tank will move eventually. And eventually I get off my butt and get going and put that insert in, fireplace insert. That's happening this summer. Got to. My little Indian chiefs out there calling to the fire gods. But yeah, sit here, watch the fire in the fall time on the porch. It's gonna be nice. And right about here in this corner, I said it's gonna be the tiki bar. Y'all hadn't seen tiki bar chairs. It's getting dark, so I'll show a better view of that later when it's light. But it'll set up right here, and then we'll have the big 4 or 6 person table right there, and then handrails going all the way around, or all the way up here and in the front right there. Yeah, hold on, bud. But anyway, I believe that's gonna be it for the night. I'm gonna check on the chicken. Boys want some s'mores. I'm gonna run down to the DG and get some marshmallows, I think, and call it evening.
Make sure to get the.
I know, the chocolate chip cookies instead of the graham cracker. We do chocolate chip cookies, and you smash the s'more, or smash the inner s'mores in between them two. You don't even have to, it's 2 in 1. You get the cookie and you get the chocolate. So, y'all hadn't tried it. Chocolate chips, the chunky.
Make sure they're like
and
the
marshmallow.
squishy ones. Make sure they're the gooey ones.
No, we can use that for cross bracing, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a good evening.